Hi, everyone. Greetings from 2K Sports. Get ready for some NBA action. And tonight, it'll be the Memphis Grizzlies going up against the San Antonio Spurs. I'm Kevin Harlan alongside Greg Anthony and Coach Stan Van Gundy. And joining us from the sidelines is David Aldridge. Now the race for Rookie of the Year, and a look here at the top-ranked rookies as they close out their first season in the NBA. A very talented bunch. Well, you look at Edey, he's just not quite in the running at this point, and while he's had a pretty good season, it doesn't look like he'll be a contender.
And you can't give him anything but major credit for what he's been able to do here in his rookie season.
Yeah, and look, sometimes it's the situation that dictates how many minutes you get, how many touches you get. He's done a great job with what he's been given.
And the starting group for the Spurs. Wendell Carter is out there with Murray. Then there's Allen. Then it's Tyler Hero. And it's Garland in at the point guard position. And for Memphis, they've got Jackson. Morant is out there with Kentavious Caldwell-Pope. Then there's Edey. And it's Wells in at the 3. Now here we are, Greg, in the second half of the season. What do you think playoff-bound teams are focusing on right now?
I would say just making sure that
you can't lay in this. You're going to melt the chocolate.
they keep the momentum heading into the post.
You bad boy.
Season, as well as do everything possible to try to stay healthy.
Murray, good.
Yeah, over the years, Murray has worked to make himself a 3-level scorer.
Inside, and the dunk by Wells.
Putting that pass right in his stride, didn't have to slow up, and was able to complete the play.
Caldwell-Pope with it, picked up by Hero. Offensive rebound. Over to the left wing. Memphis moving that ball around. Jackson misses. And so Allen will bring it up now for the Spurs. And their win streak is now up to an incredible 32 straight games, which puts them one game shy of those amazing 1972 Lakers.
Well, I don't say this lightly. This group could very well be one of the best teams I've ever seen. To win this many games in a row is unthinkable. And if I'm in the locker room coaching this group, the one thing I'd be telling my guys is not to get distracted by the record. Stay focused on tonight, just as we have throughout the streak.
Shots good.
There we go. Always. I don't know if E can shoot or not. I don't actually know about that one.
By Hero.
Yeah, he's crafty in the two-man game. Hero getting the space he needs.
Here's Morant. Carter pulls it in.
Wendell's doing really well.
Spurs have gone 2 for 4 from the field so far.
Everything else still kind of.
Here's Murray. Takes it off the glass. Murray's
I
got
think Kevin
his
DeJounte out there
second
makes
bucket.
sense.
Yeah, 2 tough
Jalen's
points
been
from Murray.
struggling.
He's got
Hero.
some grit to his game.
Just I like
Well,
having
there's a
good
unique
defensive
profile
starting
for
lineup.
Wendell Carter Jr. A tremendous rebounder and shooter, and now he's playing on a
Tyler's
pretty
gotten
good
better.
team, and he's a big reason why.
He sure is. Look, he's really big at 6'10", 270. All right, top 20 in the league in rebounding and effective
Maybe
field
the
goal
answer is Garland off the
percentage.
bench. That
Can
sounds
shoot
crazy.
the 3. Great blend of
might
size,
be back
skill,
Friday, yeah.
and toughness. Yeah, and
God,
when Morant
man.
puts in
Come
the
on.
effort on defense, he can be very effective.
Over in the corner, Caldwell Pope.
Yeah, get that.
And that's out of bounds. Memphis will retain possession. And the Grizzlies call their first time out of the game. A tough loss coming against New York in their last game played.
Yeah, you know they wanted a few of those plays back. What a tough way to go out in that one.
Yeah, it's often a game of very slim margins, and those close losses somehow sting even more.
And here's Hero. He'll bring it up for San Antonio. Coming into this having notched a win against the Rockets in their last game.
And the focus was to get stops. All game, they were right up on shooters, and that led to some big-time rejections.
Well, they did have some impressive numbers blocking shots, and I like their defensive game plan.
And stolen by Murray. And it's Murray with the jam.
Just a straight flush by Murray. No fret.
The Grizzlies trail by 4. A 3 from Morant. Garland with the rebound.
He is really scuffling this quarter offensively. Perhaps a little frustration setting in.
And it's Carter missing.
Well, I'm surprised that didn't fall for him. We know that's a shot he can hit, and there wasn't much resistance either.
Caldwell Pope passes to Jackson. Yep, that one goes.
A nice bit of muscle there from Jackson Jr. to get the inside score through contact.
Carter with a screen on Caldwell Pope. Here's Hero. The rebound
come
by
on.
Caldwell Pope.
That's not the type of opportunity he fails to convert very often.
And here is Wells. Currently averaging almost 6 points a game. It's up a 3. A shot missing.
You know what, though? Sometimes you can be too open. I think it may have surprised him, and that's why he missed.
Morant kicks to Jackson. Outside for Caldwell Pope. Good on the three-point shot.
Well, that's what Caldwell Pope is out there to do. A terrific shooter from three-point land.
Caldwell Pope against Hero. Three-pointer. Count it. His second make in 4 attempts.
Matching baskets from the perimeter, an earmark of today's game.
Yeah, sometimes you get in a shootout like this, but you just hope that you can get a stop first.
Here's Caldwell Pope. Now a timeout called by Memphis. They're looking for a little bit of redemption in this one after the loss to them here last time.
Yeah, and looking back at their last game against this club,
What?
they were badly out-rebounded.
Who take this one then? Give it that one. Take roll, give it. Goldie Cam.
break in the action, so let's take a look at the West and how the teams are stacking up. You look at San Antonio. They've continued to play strong basketball, if not utterly dominant, as the last part of the season grinds toward the playoffs. And it looks like, guys, they'll hold on to that #1 spot the whole way there. And, of course, there's the Grizzlies. Not in the same realm right now in terms of their record.
When I look at San Antonio, they're not an opponent any team wants to see on their schedule. They've been producing all season long. And, guys, I don't see them slowing down anytime soon.
Well, if you're able to strike fear into your opponent before even stepping on the floor, you're doing something right.
5 to shoot. Here's Morant. And he makes that one.
Yeah, and Morant definitely has that floater in his arsenal.
San Antonio's gone 1 of 2 from long range in the first quarter. Here's Hero. And he jams it with authority.
We'll see if they can finally hold on to a lead. It's been back and forth all night.
Well, this is why the fans are here. Each team trading blows, increasing the entertainment value.
And while we've got a moment, let's send it over to our terrific reporter, David Aldridge. David?
Kevin, thanks. Darius Garland, the son of former NBA player Winston Garland, said that he was a sponge growing up listening to his dad. He hung on every word about playing point guard. Darius says, I learned the little things much quicker. He taught me at a young age to change gears to keep defenders off balance. Kevin?
And he's doing it. I love the tricks of the trade you just talked about. Thank you so much. Morant with it, out guarded by Murray. Jackson passes to Wells. Back to Jackson. Lets the 3 fly. It's hauled in by Hero. Spurs leading by 4. And here's Garland for 3. Outside for Murray. Spurs passing it around. And it's Carter missing. Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time taking the lid off.
Will Pope up top. He's covered by Hero. And a fast break now for the Spurs. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
Well, there, Carter Jr. uses his size to his advantage and gets himself to the line.
First free throw is good. Green, he's checked in for San Antonio. Black comes in for Garland. And that's good as he hits both of his shots. The Grizzlies trail by 6. 1:57 left in the first quarter. Outside Jackson. Shot clock at 6. Back to Pippen. The tray. It's deflected.
Doing, bro? 6'7", bro.
Here's Black. That one goes. Count it. And the Spurs lead by 8. And a closer look.
Finished making my asterisk.
Especially the number of blocks they managed to get. It's not easy to keep denying guys at the rim.
And another thing, guys, they've been very active tonight, frequently creating scoring opportunities off turnovers.
Clark, he's checked in for the Grizzlies. Morant comes in for Pippen. Spurs also at the sub.
Oh, hell
Morant
yeah.
is checked in for Jared Allen. Here's San Antonio now. They're on a 17-7 run. Here's Hero. That one falls, coming off Carter's feet. And now a 10-point Spurs lead.
He's been reliable from the floor, and that's reflected on the scoreboard.
Morant finds Clark, hammers the alley-oop through.
And hard to decide which is better, the pass, the catch, or the slam.
Oh, there's no wrong answer. Sensational alley-oop. Now here's Green. He picked up 12 points in the last one against the Rockets in Houston.
They've been beating them to a lot of those loose balls and rebounds here to start.
No good from Clark.
And we talk about the importance of protecting the rim. Right there, outstanding defense.
Cuts off the pass. And it's Memphis on the break. It's a 4-second differential between the shot clock and game clock.
Gets one to fall, but only a second make in the first 7 attempts.
Carter with the screen. Hero scored the bucket. He's made 5 so far, shooting a very clean 5 of 7.
Boy.
Pretty much all of their buckets coming from inside the paint now.
And it's Morant missing. Here's Black. Drops one in from the wing. Black's got his second basket of the game. And that does it for the first quarter. It's the Spurs as they end the first quarter with a tremendous 17-7 run. And we'll get the second quarter underway on the other side of this break.
Trying a new rotation there where Jalen comes in for Murray. And then... Oh, yeah. I don't know.
And so far through one quarter, it's been a lopsided game. We'll see if that changes here in the second. And before we move on, what do you guys think about what we've seen so far from the Spurs?
Aggressive at running guys to the backboard. You could tell
that only works
part
if Jalen
of their game plan coming in.
Yeah, we're not surprised by this. These guys work hard, and they are physical.
On the court for San Antonio, they've got Wendell Carter. Green is out there with Jeremy Grant. Then there's Black. And it's Hero into the shooting
Give me that.
Down low. Oh, wow, what a great move inside.
That is incredible.
There's the killer two-handed slam. Now here's Morant.
Oh, shit.
He had a 30-point outing their last game against New York.
Yeah, and the effort on the boards last game gave them that many more chances.
Grant for 3. Sinks the triple. Grant's got himself going with the triple, his first basket of the game.
You're about to get blown
He didn't
out.
come into the league with great range, but Grant worked hard, and now he is really good.
No.
And Morant throws it down.
And that's a special play coming from the one spot.
You know, his passing can take a backseat for that dunk. Wow.
Wow, that is an impressive vertical for a point guard. My goodness.
Poke loose.
Oh, we got the
transition,
chills.
here come the Spurs.
Oh,
they kick it out to
it's a
Green.
foul, ref. Shit.
Outside Hero. Clock at 6. The fader. Good for another bucket. He's made half a dozen now. 6 for 8 on the night.
And this has been a great job of just getting into the middle of that defense and really scoring effectively from the paint.
Out to the right wing. And Tyler Hero gets the whistle that time. That is his first foul of the game.
I mean, that's a tough break for the D. I mean, he took the hit and drew the whistle.
And the Spurs making a change here. Clarkson's checked in. Morant outside. It's stolen by
Damn.
Clark. And here's the fast break. Clarkson leading the way. Grant, that's good.
Look, you know that's where Grant likes to play. Using that
Yo,
body in
Freaky
close.
baby.
Now a timeout called by Memphis.
Yeah.
Clint Cavella, he's checked in for Wendell Carter. All right, Stan, hypothetical situation. Down 1, shot clock is off. If you could pick anyone in the NBA, who do you want taking that shot?
Well, I'm going to go back in time a little bit, Kevin. The guy who really made my career for me as a head coach. I'm taking Dwayne Wade. He was the best that I ever saw. Not only did he have the ability to make clutch shots, he managed the game clock as well as anybody I've ever seen.
The situation was never too big for him, was it?
Never was, and he's so smart in addition to being as talented as he was.
Ty, what are you doing, bro?
Offensively, you have to be aware of Capella. He is a block master.
And Morant's got the ball here for Memphis. To the right side.
Hell no,
And that's
John.
out of bounds. Memphis will retain possession.
Hell no.
This break gives us a chance to see the league's best fast break teams in the second half of the season. They've really ramped up the energy. Number 1, the Spurs.
You know, the NBA season is a marathon, but the way they played since the break, man, they're running a sprint. How about that transition offense?
Hell
Murray's
no.
checked in for San Antonio. And it's out of bounds. They say it was last touched by Grant. 3 minutes of action so far in the second quarter.
Well, he continues to make the effort, but the results just aren't there this quarter.
Green dishes to Capella. Capella sets a screen for Green. Out of the rafters, he punched it in!
Are you kidding me?
And one of Green's best assets, his leaping ability. He's a natural athlete, very explosive.
And great camera work showing up on the AT&T 5G Slam Cam. Stan on the floor tonight, one of the best two-way players in the game, Jeremy Grant.
Yeah, Kevin, look, he's become a knockdown three-point shooter, but he also does a great job of putting the ball on the floor, attacking the basket, and getting to the free throw line.
Come on.
He puts a lot of pressure on the defense.
Oh, and there's the alley-oop. Up high to stuff the alley-oop.
Now we look back.
Well, we know all about Morant's unreal athleticism, but his vision is what really sets him apart.
Now here's Murray. He's
that one
coming
would
off
have
a
been good.
19-point game against Houston.
Well, and he was also doing a great job feeding his teammates, racking up the assists. So important to team chemistry.
Here's Morant. Trailing by 17. Edie.
Yeah, bro.
Good. And the nice assist from Morant. Morant's got 4 assists in the game.
Great find. Leading his teammate right to the bucket.
A steal. And they're pushing it up. Here's Jerome. That one falls. Jerome's got 4 points in the quarter.
Man, this guy is a scoring machine. I mean, I know I'm not the only one to describe him that way.
Lob pass to Capella.
God damn! Bro's too
To the
tall.
wing. Morant with a wide open look. Offline with his 3.
And with the success they've had rebounding the basketball, they're right where you'd expect them to be, firmly in the driver's seat.
And Murray, here we go. Picked off in midair. And here they come. Launches the 3. That is good. And the Spurs lead is cut down to 10 on the bucket from Morant.
Well, that's his 3rd three-pointer in this game. And
Is those all count as turnovers? I hope not. Yeah.
2 of those came in the second. So he might be heating up.
Always going up for the alley-oop
Fuck
here.
you, Zach
And the
Edey.
dunk
Tall
by Capella.
motherfucker.
Yeah, great communication and timing. Setting Capella up for a big jam.
I'm about to slap the ball away.
Here's Morant. And then Morant slams it in.
Well, on a scale of 1 to 10,
job, Joe.
what do you say?
Get that
You
guy
Morant
40 million
about
a
an
year.
11 there?
Capella with a screen on Morant.
outta here,
Here's
bro.
Murray. And it's Murray with the jam.
And once he gets clear off the screen, there is no stopping him.
No, not when there's a
That
flush
fucking
waiting to
ball,
happen.
bro.
Well, give credit to the screener there. That's how you help free up your teammates. Well, when he takes off, Murray can put on a show in the air.
Now, here's Morant for 3.
Well, the defense got lucky there. More often than not, he's making that shot.
Here's Green. And the
Ooh,
rebound
come on,
goes
ref.
to the Grizzlies. Now the Grizzlies with it. They're on a 14-6 run. Morant passes to Aldama. Morant kicks to Caldwell Pope. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. So, Stan, we watched Contavious Caldwell Pope's career, and he's played for a handful of teams, and he's been a starter on multiple title teams, including the 2020 LA Lakers.
Yeah, Kevin, I loved coaching him. This guy is a hard worker. He's one of the best conditioned athletes in the league. His stamina is incredible. He knocks down threes. It's not a coincidence that he's been on championship teams in 2 different cities.
Amazing. Looking at who's out there now for the Grizzlies. Jaren Jackson's checked in for Santi Aldama. Wells comes in for Jerome, and Pippen subbed in for Morant. So San Antonio going with an almost entirely new group here. Allen's checked in for Clint Capella. Wendell Carter comes in for Jeremy Grant. Dylan Brooks, he's checked in for Green. And it's Tyler Hero in for Jordan Clarkson.
A good shooter and defender. KCP can also make plays for others.
There's Hero with the 3. That one falls, coming off Carter's feed. Carter's got 4 assists in the game. Caldwell Pope outside. And they wasted no time getting those 3 points back. Caldwell Pope's got 5 points now.
Two-time Spur in this universe.
Allen, that's good. And the Spurs lead by 12.
Boy, have they gotten hot here in the second quarter. No wonder they're in front.
Knocks it loose.
Bitch, get the fuck out of the way.
For Murray.
That's off-ball foul.
Pippen misses.
They have been board dominant in this game. That's definitely been a factor in crafting this huge lead.
And one!
Basket is good. So a chance here for a three-point play.
You ain't your daddy.
Yeah, just a good job here in the second. Pounding it inside, getting good looks right at the basket. Big reason why they're in front.
And he's got his first chance at the line here.
And they have really leaned on his free throw shooting at times
got your mom's
this season.
height.
He's been there for them, too, with 88% from the line.
Your mom's height, your dad's face.
Pippen.
Fuck out of here, bro.
5 on the clock. From deep three-point land. That one misses. Murray with the defensive effort. There's 37 seconds left in the second quarter.
Damn.
And it's Carter missing.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can't count on him to continue missing.
Stolen by Hero. And here we go. There's Allen. That's good on the assist by Murray. 6 points for Allen.
You really got to hit Allen if you want to stop him. Just so long and strong from there.
Here's Jackson, and he banks in the layup.
Yeah, they've raised their shooting percentage in this quarter, and they're starting to get on track.
Oh! With the dunk.
Yeah, nice, strong finish on the inside.
But Greg, that's what he does. He's got the dunker mentality. There's Jackson with the 3. That shot missing. And so it's the San Antonio
Got our lead
Spurs
back.
feeling good about their 17-point lead heading into the break. They've had such great ball movement and shot selection, and it's led to a terrific field goal percentage. And a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge, standing by courtside. David.
Thanks, guys. Here with Coach Mike Malone. How has ball movement opened up things for you offensively?
Every game we have where we get into a one-on-one game, over dribbling, not passing, we become very easy to guard. The good thing about tonight is the ball is moving. We're trying to make plays for each other. When we move the ball, we get high percentage shots, which is all we can ask for.
Thanks very much for your time, Coach. Back to you, Kevin.
All right, Dave, thank you. And time now for the halftime break with the third quarter soon to follow. Right here on 2K Sports.
And hello, everybody. What an amazing first-half performance it's been for the San Antonio Spurs.
It's not just about taking a shot. It's about taking the right shot. They've made a lot of good decisions out there.
Sometimes you just have a great night. Here in the studio, that's, I guess, every night, huh, Shaq?
I would agree, my brother.
And looking at the players of the month, here are the winners from each conference. In the West, Shai Gilgeous-Alexander.
You could tell that teams aren't sure how to defend.
Thank you for being with us. Now let's send it to Kevin Harlan for the second half tip.
And as we dive into the second half, we'll find out if the next 2 quarters are any different from the first 2. So far, it has been a runaway. You gotta like what Tyler Hero has done in this one.
Definitely been challenging the defense here early on, not settling for anything outside.
Well, I just love his fearlessness so far. He's charging inside like no one can stop him.
Edey out there with Jaren Jackson. Then there's Wells. Then it's Contavious Caldwell-Pope. And it's Morant in at the 1 spot. That's the lineup in the game for Memphis. Murray outside. Pass to Brooks. Back to Murray. Takes the 3. Brooks, the pass to Carter. Kicks it out to Hero.
Shit.
Yo, set it up.
Over Caldwell Pope. Hero, no good. The Grizzlies trail by 17. Stolen by Brooks. Allen. And Allen with the slam.
At 6'11", Allen, a legitimate threat to finish through the rim, especially when given that kind of position.
And a beautiful feed leads to a monster jam.
Textbook, nice pass, great catch, even better finish.
Pass to Allen. Carter sets the pick for Hero. A basket good off the assist from Allen. Hero's got 19 points.
Well, when Hero gets his offense going, he holds nothing back. He just keeps pouring it on.
Here's Edey. 8 points for him. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot two here. He's staying the last few decades.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying, Wendell. What?
More. And now, yep, this will be a coach's challenge. We thought that might happen, triggering a review of the personal foul.
And this is the time now where the officials can review in closer detail what constitutes.
There will be 2 minutes to reduce the play.
Angle can sometimes make it a lot easier to determine.
Indeed, and the one thing with replay...
The ruling on the floor is confirmed.
Get a new appreciation for just the immense speed at which these players are moving and how fast the action really is and how hard it can be sometimes, you know, Greg, to make the right call. And so the word is in. They've decided that the call stands as it was made on the floor.
And, you know, even if a coach still feels this wasn't the right call, you got to acknowledge the effort being put in to reviewing it. With double checking, and the game continues on.
Some changes here for the Spurs. Green is checked in for Brooks, and it's Garland in for DeJounte Murray. No good on that one.
Well, any team would see benefit from adding Kentavious Caldwell-Pope to their roster. He does a little of everything and just wants to help his team win.
Good on the second free throw. Right around a minute and a half played here in the third quarter. Hero passes to Carter. And Garland has it in the corner. No good from outside. The Grizzlies trail by 19. Here's Caldwell Pope. Green with the rebound. San Antonio's gone 1 of 3 from downtown since halftime. Outside Garland. Carter with a screen on Morant. Garland with the bucket.
Oh, very solid from deep. Darius Garland hurts you in so many ways.
Got a piece of it. It's stolen by Green.
Yes, sir.
Here's Allen. Oh! And he goes big with a dunk right over Jaren Jackson.
My goodness, that was absolutely filthy.
Oh, nasty. This building is stunned. He dug deep, Greg, into his bag of tricks there. Now here's Allen. Here's Hero. That one wide left.
That's exactly how you have to defend him. He's a guy that the D needs to be aware of at all times.
And he gets it to go.
Yeah, really nice finish there with contact. Morant with great body control.
What?
Greg, with how explosive John Morant is, he has certainly taken his fair share of awkward falls.
And that's what worries you with guys like that. He's already
those
had
his first points of the game
in his young career, but we all just want to see him at full health.
Allen finds Green. A basket good off the assist from Allen. Allen's got his third assist on the night. And so Morant will bring it up for the Grizzlies. Atlanta will be traveling to face them after this game. And they've been enjoying this long homestand. That will be game 4 of 5 in a row at home. Now Green, after the missed 3 from Kentavious Caldwell-Pope. Morant against Allen. For the 3. Connects from three-point range. Wells has got 5.
Yeah, liking the vision there from Caldwell Pope, looking to get his guys going when they're open.
Here's Green. There's the drive. And it's Green slamming it down.
Getting both highlights.
We are going to remember that one for a while.
I know I will, Greg. That was special. Yeah. That was really special. And that's life above the rim. Courtesy of our AT&T 5G Slam Cam. Timeout called, the Grizzlies. Grizzlies making a switch here. Jerome is checked in. Spurs also with the sub. Grant's checked in. On defense, the Spurs. Morant passes to Jerome. To the inside. Jackson. Good on the shot. He's got 11.
Well, they're behind, but it's certainly not because of him. He's doing everything he can. He just needs more help from his teammates.
Here's Green. Again, the miss by Green.
And he rushed that one, no doubt about it. The D out of position, you could see the frustration on his face.
Pass to Edey. Here's Jackson. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. That's on Jalen Green.
Well, Jackson Jr. can go over either shoulder. He can face up. He's a tough cover in there.
Anthony Black's checked in for San Antonio. And the second free throw, good. The NBA has always been a star-driven league, Greg, and that's reflected in team strategies now more than ever before.
It is. All over the league, teams now building their systems around their stars, surrounding them with complementary players and running the offense through them as much as possible.
And so it's Memphis with it, following the miss by Jeremy Grant from deep.
Well, the threat of Ja scoring really opens up the opportunity for assists.
Now, Hero, and it's Grant in the corner. San Antonio again missing. To the middle. Edey gets the bucket. Edey's got 4 this quarter.
And it just seems that every pass they make is leading to a score. Just great ball movement.
There's Hero with the 3. Rebounded by Jackson. Jackson's got rebound number 8 here tonight in the game. Now, here's Morant for 3. The rebound by Grant. Spurs leading by 13. Here's Black. He's got 6. Grant dishes to Black. Back to Grant. His bucket is good, and he'll have a chance at the line to make it a 3-point play.
And a chance for 3 the old-fashioned way for Grant. He finds a way to make the most of his chances.
San Antonio making a switch here. Clarkson's checked in. Now here's Morant. He's got 17.
Now that's what I call a momentum changer.
Yeah, when you've got a point guard with that kind of spring, that is a great finish!
Oh, my. Well, if you're a fan of Jeremy Grant, that's what you love to see.
Come on.
Phenomenal throwdown.
Caldwell Pope with it. Now defended by Grant from outside the arc. Shot by Caldwell Pope, no good.
Well, you win and lose as a team, so the fact that they're trailing isn't all on him. But with that said, he's had a rough shooting.
Pass to Jerome. And there's the foul. It's on Jalen Green. That'll be his second foul of the game. And the Grizzlies with some changes. Santi Aldama comes in for Edey, and Pippen subbed in for Morant. Clint Capella, he's checked in for the Spurs. From the arc, Aldama can't hit.
+8 in the rebound differential. One more reason why they're in control.
Yeah, Jackson's length impacts both ends.
Here's Capella, and he gets the result. 2 free throws coming up. Now a chance to take a look at some numbers for Ja Morant.
And guys, in the past 10 games, he's stepped up his role in the offense in a big way. His usage rate has increased. He's finishing off a lot of possessions, and that's just how this team wants it.
Well, something you notice about Clint Capella is he does not play outside himself. His primary focus at all times is on being a force on the inside.
Kelly Olynyk's checked in for Green. Spurs leading by 20. Clarkson for 3. It's rebounded by Memphis. Aldama's got 4 rebounds in this game. Pass to Pippen. Got a hand on it.
Hell no.
And the Spurs pushing it up now. And here's Olynyk from the arc. They get it back. Capella kicks to Olynyk. A 3-ball and out of bounds as the Grizzlies gain possession. And a look now at the San Antonio Spurs' upcoming schedule. On Sunday, they'll go back home and will be hosting the Oklahoma City Thunder. And then on Tuesday, they'll host the Brooklyn Nets.
And that game against Sacramento, that's going to be one where it will take a lot of errors and maybe a cold shooting night for things to go wrong. They just have that much of an advantage over that team.
And let's get your take, guys, on the hustle stats for the Spurs.
Well, the defense hasn't done nearly a good enough job of getting back in transition, and they've taken advantage, racking up fast break points against them.
And also, they've made it a point to push it off turnovers. They're playing smart and alert, capitalizing on mistakes.
Wow.
.103 left in the third. Aldama passes to Pippen. He can't get it to go.
They've shown some strength in the paint today. Their work on the boards has been impressive.
Oh, you can't guard me, bro.
Grant, right side.
You're a little too short.
And the dunk by Grant.
What an explosive athlete. Grant playing well above the rim.
40 seconds left in the third quarter of the game. Outside Pippen. Pass to Jackson. There's the triple. That falls nicely on the feed that time from Pippen. Pippen's got his 4th assist with that last one here tonight. Capella with a screen on Pippen. Here's Black. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2.
A look at Capella getting very physical. He's not afraid to take a hit while going for a bucket.
He doesn't get the second one.
Got to run the clock and wait for the last shot.
Yeah, unless it's a gimme, there's no reason to put up an early shot here.
The Grizzlies have gone 5 of 7 from the free throw line in the game. The first one falls.
And they came out of the locker room after halftime with a much more physical approach than what we saw in that first half.
Here's Grant. San Antonio again missing. And so it's San Antonio holding a big 18-point lead to close the quarter. They've had active hands and have forced a lot of turnovers in this one. And now let's go back to a play from earlier as we show you our State Farm assist of the game.
And the definition of teamwork right there, guys. I mean, what great communication between them, and what a beautiful feed.
Well, it's one of the core parts of the game. Reading the defense and creating an easy bucket for your teammate. That is pretty.
And as we head into the fourth, we'll see if there's a comeback in the works or if it's more of the same from the first 3 quarters. On the court for San Antonio, they've got Grant. Clint Capella is out there with Olynyk. Then there's Black, and it's Clarkson into the 2-guard. And the NBA coach has made sure franchises can't sell their future via draft picks in a trade. What do you think of that?
I think it was probably a good idea because, you know, all of us, coaches, maybe even more than GMs, but organizations get to a point that you want to win so badly in the present that you're willing to just sacrifice the future, and that can lead to some very bad teams down the road, and the NBA doesn't want that.
Yeah, and we've seen that. You're right. A lot of examples. On defense, the Grizzlies, they trail by 18. Carter kicks to Hero. 4 on the clock.
A beast defensively. Clark's reach and high motor is what makes him effective at blocking shots.
Give me that.
And stolen by Murray. Capella dishes to Carter. We've played just over 1 minute here in the fourth quarter. Capella finds Hero. Nice ball movement by San Antonio. Shot clock at 5, and he could not get that one to go. A lot of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2.
And when Grant gets to the rim like that, you can't help but foul.
The free throw drops for Grant.
2 shots.
And so he makes both from the line. The Grizzlies trail by 20. Spins. 9 feet out.
Fuck out of here.
Grant sends it back.
Well, people forget, when Grant came into the league, he was a defense-first type of player.
You ain't tricking nobody, bro.
It's a screen for Morant. Clock is at 3. It's stolen by Capella.
Good pass, bro. 50 million.
Grant the pass to Hero. And that's a foul called on Santi Aldama. That's foul number 2 for him. Caldwell Pope, he's checked in for Memphis. Carter down low. Defended by Aldama. And then Carter with the dunk.
I like the way Carter Jr. plays. He gives you the size, and he gives you the toughness.
Morant scanning the floor. Shakes off the strong D and gets the bucket for 2. Morant's got 4 points now in the quarter.
Here, Joe, I want to show you something.
Murray with it. Aldama's there. Carter with the 3. The Grizzlies pull it in. Aldama's got 6 rebounds here tonight.
No other way to put it. Just a poor shooting performance for him. But luckily, his teammates have picked up the slack.
Yeah, right there, Murray takes the hit, but he's got great body control.
Now, here's Morant for 3. Rebounded by Capella. Capella's got rebound number 9 now. What an effort here tonight. There's Hero with the 3. Traps in the tray. Hero's got 22 points.
And with that 3, his second of the half, he's equaled his total from before the break.
And a miss there on the triple.
Not quite enough defense that time around. Just unlucky.
Hell no.
That's out of bounds. The Grizzlies able to retain possession here. Jock Landale's checked in for Brandon Clark. And San Antonio with the change here, too. Anthony Black's checked in for Wendell Carter. Here's Caldwell Pope. Greg, a lot of parity around the NBA. You think fans like that?
That's a great question, Kevin. And there are trade-offs, but as a league, you've got to foster competition and live with the results. And the reality is, doesn't it feel better when there are more teams that have a legitimate chance to win it all?
Here's Grant. That's down the hatch. Knocks one more to his total. That's 9 for 15 shooting.
Yeah, when he's playing like this, Grant is an offensive machine.
4 blocks.
And he'll just keep coming at you.
To the paint. Aldama gets the bucket.
And he's been passive today, but maybe that's what he needs to get him going, because for them to be successful,
oh, wow, what a great move inside.
That is incredible. And the quickness and burst of Murray on display.
And Morant's got the ball here for the Grizzlies. Here's the 3. Knocks down the 3 ball. Morant's got 7 points here in this quarter.
And how's that for a move?
Aldama's way past it. He had almost like a Ben Simmons moment against Pelicans.
Here's Murray. Another one falls for San Antonio.
Come on, Rev.
Jeremy Grant.
For Memphis, they've gone 4 of 7 from the field since the beginning of the 4th. Here's Morant. No good off the front iron.
You can hear him sputtering all the way over here. He knows he should have knocked that one down.
Memphis has gone 1 of 2 from three-point range here in the 4th. Aldama passes to Morant. Hey, Coach Van Gundy, what advice would you give to the teams that are rebuilding around their young players?
Well, generally, Kevin, what I would say is get some veteran leadership, some veteran presence on your team also, so that you have guys that can show the young guys what professionalism is and help them in their adjustment to the NBA.
Getting the right kind of veteran, right? With the right kind of message.
That's a great point. Just having an older guy is not the answer.
And that replay showed just how forceful that block was.
Yeah, quick thinking pays off big. What a block.
And the 3 ball is good.
Good block, bro. Great block, bro.
Here's Morant. Pass to
Stat
Wells.
padding, bro.
And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. Murray from deep three-point territory. Here's Capella, and the dunk by Capella.
Well, this is Capella using his height the best way he can to save the possession.
And for Memphis, they're shooting here about 46% for the game. And again, Memphis no good. San Antonio's gone beyond the arc 7 times here in the fourth and been successful 3 times.
Ooh, just powered it down with both hands. You know he's not going to mess that one up.
Oh, no, not this fella. He is a superb finisher. Outside Jackson to the middle. Here's Wells, and the dunk by Wells.
Well, don't count on Jackson Jr. for big assist numbers, but he'll make smart passes.
Grant outside. Fires from deep. It's rebounded by Memphis. Over in the corner, Caldwell Pope.
KCP.
Good, and a nice assist from Morant. Morant's got his 7th assist of the game with that last one. And San Antonio shooting in the fourth quarter has been efficient at 56%. Capella with a screen on Caldwell Pope. Hero. And the dunk by Capella. Great game for him. Double-double now. 10 points and 12 rebounds.
And that's Capella getting rewarded for his effort on the glass. Love when that kind of hustle pays off.
Pass to Hero. And it seems each season more things can be subject to video review. You a fan of that, Greg?
You know, I'm a fan of keeping the game moving. I'm not sure I'd get rid of review, but I sure would like the league to find a way to speed them up.
Morant with the bucket.
Yeah, he's so confident on that pull-up now. That's why the defense can't afford to give him any space.
Memphis has gone a disappointing 2 of 6 on three-point attempts here in the fourth. Plenty of daylight on that shot. Wells has got 5 points now in the quarter.
That's inexcusable defense right there. You gotta contest the shot better than that.
For 3, Caldwell Pope. The rebound by Grant. And for the Spurs, they're shooting one of the high points for them in this game at 54%. Hero from deep three-point territory. Again, the miss by the Spurs.
Well, guys, this was never really a contest. Just a total obliteration, if you will. And you can safely say mission accomplished now for the Spurs.
This was a team performing to its fullest capability.
A hugely satisfying win. A game that not many will soon forget. And on the other side, one that I think most will try to forget.
And when you look at the season for these guys, they have amassed a lot of wins.
Padding, bro.
And adding in tonight, it'll make it 58.
And their dominance continues, guys, as they sweep the season series 4 games to none.
Thank God.
And as usual, some excellent work tonight in what was a quality big impact game for DeJounte Murray.
You can do a lot to change a game other than scoring, and it was his quick hands on the defensive end that put them in the driver's seat.
From deep, Brooks. It's good from long range.
All the way
They
from
just
Toronto.
blocked out the noise, kept on grinding, and this is their reward.
It is always a special feeling winning on the road. The degree of difficulty adding to that sense of accomplishment.
You can see, and Coach, you can feel John Morant's star power, and his presence on the floor is such a factor. It affects the game.
Yeah, it sure does. And it even affects the energy in the building. His play is so dynamic, athletic, energetic. I mean, you can't sit and watch a Ja game. He's going to get you on your feet.
He is one of a kind for sure. Jackson has the open look. Buries it from three-point range.
Well, Jackson brings so much value with his ability to space the floor.
Now Olynyk, the 3. No good on that one. Morant with it. And so it's San Antonio easily taking this one. This one was over well before the final buzzer. The fans were waiting for something to get excited about, Greg, but they never got it.
They sure didn't. I mean, they just rolled to this win. They made it look really easy What an efficient performance at both ends.
And that'll do it, folks.
That's our my
so,
defense.
for Greg Anthony, Stan Van Gundy, and our
Shout out to
reporter
Jeremy
David
Grant.
Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan saying thank you for
Capella
watching.
had a good game.
Hope you've enjoyed
Shout out
this
to,
presentation of the NBA on 2K Sports.
DJ had a good game.
And as we leave you, we give you our player of the game, DeJounte Murray.
Yeah, bro had 30. Trash ass. Bro had 11 in the fourth, bro. You shouldn't even played the fourth. You played the whole fourth quarter, bro. He played almost the whole third quarter. Bro, you only sat 5 minutes, bro. Well, 30 and 8. That sounds good on paper. 11 turnovers, though. Mine is 19. Trash. Yeah, Scottie Pippen, bro, where'd your dad's height go? How are you 6'1", bro? 0 for 6, bro. Why are you in the NBA? Good game by Tyler. Great game by Jeremy. 2 blocks. Okay. Look at Clint outplaying Allen. That's crazy. Murray with 22, of course. That's really about it. Everybody else kind of... Darius was off. AB had a good game. Easy win. The last Grizzlies game of the season. Thankfully. Thanks for tuning in. Next game is OKC. It's going to be crazy.